Your coach, you've got a talented stable of running backs right now. How do you keep them all happy? That was one of the hardest things that I had in coaching was substitutions, because I fall in love with the guys that were out there.
Correct.
But just, what do you do when you've got a lot of talented players like you do?
Well, I think the biggest thing is you got to make sure that you develop that talent, that they're feeling that they're getting developed and that they're improving as players amongst the whole group. So that's the biggest thing, is make sure that they're improving and that they're getting a chance to get reps. Good thing with us, we two-spot everything in practice, so 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, everyone gets reps all practice. We watch everything, so I'll be able to eval, graduate, and continue to coach those guys up. So make sure those guys are feeling their improvement, make sure they're getting that coaching. The second thing is, I want to make it hard now, offensive coordinator, to decide. There were times last year where we had 3 tailbacks in the game at one time. Multiple times during the season. Every game plan where there were 2 running backs in at a time. So just make sure that we can do other things so that we can diversify our wardrobe on the field so that we can get in and do different plays. But at the end of the day, last year there were games where we played 4. I want to have a starter and a backup. Got down towards the end of the year where it was Z White and Kev Harris playing a lot. I tell the guys that they dictate who plays. I'm going to grade everything, mark everything, make sure, but I'm going to put the guys out there that's productive and do great things with the ball in their hand. And that's kind of decide on you when your opportunity presents itself. So that's how I go about picking who plays or whatnot. To me, they pick who play, and I want them to make it hard decisions for me, but I'm gonna put guys that's doing the best things with the ball in their hand, protecting the ball, protecting our quarterback, and making plays when they get the ball in their hand.
Do you feel like Marshawn is back to 100%? It looked like last year that he was still kind of trying to feel his way through. And do you think that he is ready to have a breakout year this year?
I think he is back to 100%. And breakout year, all those things, whatever that means per se. I think he's capable of being a starting SC running back and being a really good player for our team. So he's got to continue to build on what he's been doing. He had a really good winter, had a really good spring, rep with the ones all spring, played really good in the spring game. So just continue to build on that, be consistent, continue to have him available. Christian is helping him a lot with getting a routine, and Marshawn, as a sentiment of himself, he always had a routine and always had kind of a pro mindset with how he approached it. And I think all those intangibles with him, emerging as a leader on the team as well, the sky's the limit for what he can do. So right now for him, just continue to stay on your track, stay hungry, and we got to put it on tape this year.
And you got Juju, I guess, who would be a change of pace type guy from that. I saw him out there today try to hit a tee shot. Tell him to give the golf game up.
So
he would be up there.
None of my guys haven't golfed yet. Yeah, so none of my guys aren't really golf. Yeah, they're not really golfers yet. So I think that might be like a next summer thing that I might get the guy for a month. Start working on that golf game, because I didn't swing a ball to my senior year in college as well. So because right now Juju got it. I'm sure if he give us about 2 hours of practice, he could probably pick it up.
The last tee shot, we gave him a mulligan. His first one dribbled down this way, and the other one went dead left though.
He told me he didn't do too good. I asked him about it. I was like, man, did you go? Did you hit a few? He asked me, was going to hit a few. I said, nice. I said, yeah, I guess I hit a few, but I didn't barely hit it. So.
But again, you've got so many guys who can do so many different things, and can you just briefly talk about your guys for just a second who can do so many things for you?
Yeah, so we kind of talked about Marshawn already. Just Juju, man, being a multiple guy. He can run inside and outside. He's really good in the screen game and getting the ball in his hands on the perimeter. He's multiple. You've seen him coming in blur motion. You've seen him getting speed sweeps last year, operating out the slot some. So he's a guy that's very multiple, man, tough runner. He brings excitement to the team, and he just brings that energy like you can feel when Juju's out there. You have Christian Bill Smith that just came from Wake Forest, kind of in that mode of Marshawn, but he's a little bit more of a thumper back. In the spring game, you can see him getting those short yardage plays, and he runs heavier than what he looks like. Man, he's not a 230-pound back, but he's the type of guy that he can make you miss. But when he gets the chance, he'd rather run into you and make you feel him a little bit more. Levice Carroll, speed, fast, really fast. Mismatch for linebackers when you get them on space, especially if you can isolate them on the wheel and have them run the wheel linebacker and have him run the wheel route out the backfield, have him run the option route out the backfield. And then just Rashad Davis, man, I think he's a change-up because he's 225 pounds, but he can move, has really good feet. Is a 3-down back that's at 225 that can move, that can continue to pound on you, but also can break that run for you. So those guys, along with Dante Miller that just came in from Columbia, he had 900 yards at Columbia last year. You can watch his tape. He's really fast, really sudden. And just I'm excited to see him in the kick return game, special team game, and things like that. And then DJ Twitty, who you seen in the spring game, who transferred in, 230-pound tailback, fullback. Can catch balls out the backfield, can block, and is a really physical runner, man. So those guys gonna be having a lot of competition throughout fall camp, man. I'm excited to see how everything shakes out.
Last question that I had was, is there anybody in that room that can hang with you?
well, I mean, so far, look, I get it. I always tell the guys sometimes, I be talking trash. Somebody make a good little play, so I'm like, boy, you like a young Mohawk right there, like a young Hardesty. I said that a couple of times in spring, so some of the guys got some game, man, but they ain't quite on my level yet. I be joking with them, but all jokes aside, I'm really excited about the group. I think we got some guys that can do a lot of things, and it's really a challenge for me as a coach. I feel like with my 2 guys going to the league, that a lot of guys, I got a good group, but how they're going to play, and it's kind of a challenge amongst me and the group that we're looking forward to this year. So I'm excited about it.